Yo, what's up, guys? It's it's G4D here, and man, so much has happened. So much has happened. I was gone. I was away. I was AFK from my Xbox, and we started getting into this next season here, 2014, season 2 of Madden 2000 Madden 25. Excuse me. And you can see I simmed a couple games here. I was simmed against the Cowboys, division rival. That's always a tough game to lose. I just gave that away. Cardinals is now a human player. Cookie Monster 4. I haven't played him yet. I was looking forward to it. It's sad I missed it. And this was another user game, but we were both on autopilot, so it was simmed and I won. Hey man, if the sim says the Eagles are that much better than the Niners, I'll take it any day. And then this was a game I just played against the Patriots. Again, human on human crime. And look at the schedule, guys. Out of the box, five human opponents. I get a bye. Human, 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 human. So a lot of human opponents. I love it. That's why I play, but they're all going to be very, very hard. Especially this next one coming up against the Redskins. You can see it. It's Monday night. Hell yes. At home against the Redskins. Looking forward to that. I got to unrust myself, guys. I was really rushed against the Patriots. But that's not why we're here. I'll tell you why we're here right now. Let me show you. Let me not tell you. Let me show you. So after the season last year, you know, some people had to do some deep thinking about their future. And some things changed. Some things changed around here, guys. So let me show you. Let me show you the most important thing that changed. That's right. Vick retired. He just abandoned me, really. And I was hoping, he's 33, you know, turned 34 at the end of the season. I was hoping I could hold on to him throughout this entire Madden season, you know. You see Brady and Favre and that other guy, Peyton. They're playing. They're pretty old. They're up there. They're playing. But I'm going to miss his 92 speed. But I was able to replace it with this guy, Josh Freeman. I was able to get him in a trade with the Patriots. The Patriots acquired him via free agency. And so it's kind of a really big deal to be able to replace Vick with someone that's different. Josh Freeman is different, but he can still give me a lot of what I had before. He can run a little bit. He's not that fast. He can run. Let me show you right here. First of all, he's young, 88 overall, so it was a good start. 6'6". Throwing power 97. That is an improvement over Vick, and you can feel it on those bullet passes, man. I'm loving the throw power. Accuracy. He's not as accurate. He came to me with some deep throw accuracy. I haven't improved that. I improved his middle so far. But yeah, he's not as accurate as I got Vick to be. He cannot throw on the run, as we saw very well. And you can go look at it in the Patriots game from this season. Oh man, that's season 2, week 4. He threw an interception and some other very terrible passes on the run. So I have to remember to set my feet before I throw. Guess I got spoiled, Vick. But this is the big difference here. 74 speed. Vick had, I think it was 92. You know, agility is alright. His strength is pretty good for a quarterback. And he's not gonna, he's not gonna juke anybody out or any of that stuff. His stamina, look at that. He's tough. Great. Good personality. A good guy. So yeah, that's the big news, guys. The big change at the helm. Josh Freeman is now the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. I almost said Kevin Kupp. I did give Nick Foles. I'm so sorry, Nick. I did give Nick Foles a shot. Tried him out in some practice games. He could get the ball he could pass the ball. But what I kind of liked having, especially against these human opponents that throw all kinds of crazy defenses sometimes, I really wanted to have the ability to scramble. So I tried to go out and get the best quarterback to fit that mold. Able to scramble, has an arm, and then I'm going to build the accuracy. That's my deal. So Josh Freeman at the helm of the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, some other changes here. Got a rookie halfback to replace the other retiring player, Brandon Jacobs. Only had 2 retirees this year, so it's not that bad. You know what I was really worried about though? Quarterback I can deal with. Brandon Jacobs, I barely even played him. But the offensive line, man, they are getting up there in the low 30s. I really need to get some players in to back them up. I have good backups, but I don't have starters, guys I can start. So I need next year I'll probably draft some offensive linemen. Really quick, this guy, he's a scrub. I just picked him up. I needed a third halfback. He's slow. He's not very agile. He's really elusive for some reason. He can carry, you know, he could catch. That's one of the things I got him for. He could catch well. So, I don't know. It was, I don't know. You're in the draft room. You have to make a pick. I picked him. He made the team. All right, Mike Cox is still there. Free agent acquisition, Jacoby Ford. Man, I did practice with this guy. I love him. He's just like having another Deshaun Jackson. 78 overall does not do him justice. So I'm throwing into him a lot once I unrushed myself. Having these 2 guys on the outside, Deshaun Jackson and Jacoby Ford, is such a sweet thing to do, thing to have. I'm loving it. And then that allows you to put Macklin over the middle, man. Woo! Loving it. And because of that acquisition, I didn't quite want to get rid of Demaris Johnson, so I had to drop the longtime Eagle, Jason Avant. Prayers are with you, Avant. You're a good guy. I had to think long and hard about it, but this is a business, man. A business. Alright. Nothing changed. The tight end. So you see 32. Worried about him. And I think he dropped an overall rating, so he's getting old. He's thinking about it. I was able to acquire Jared Gaither, who's good and who could potentially replace my left outside linebacker. So let's look at Gaither's stats here. So Gaither, he can run block. That's why I got him. He's great strength. He's decent. He's decent at these things. He's not very agile, pretty slow. And 83 pass blocking isn't bad either. So I think he'll be able to step into the shoes. But he's also not that young. He's 28, so I don't have him for very long. And his progression is going to be kind of slow. All right, nothing changed here. Nothing changed there. Nothing changed there. Nothing changed there. Keep it moving. Aaron Maybin, free agent acquisition as a left outside linebacker. I was looking at my linebacker situation. I did do on my front seven. I moved guys around. I changed their position, which you can do in the offseason. You can change linebackers to defensive line and vice versa, I believe. And so I was looking at my linebacker situation, and I'm trying to find a place to fit him. I have Michael Kendricks, D'Amico Ryans, Connor Barwin, and then I got this other rookie who's really, really good. So I have the rookie, D'Amico Ryans, he's slow, but he's great in pass coverage still because he has the good play recognition. And Michael Kendricks, who I love. So didn't really have a spot for Maybin, but he was a really good player. So I noticed that he was able to, he had the crazy finesse moves. I didn't even know that when I got him. So yeah, crazy finesse moves, decent block shedding. A lot of this stuff is just how I received this guy. He's fast. He's 82 is pretty good, and his acceleration is 89, and that's that combined with the finesse move is pretty good combination for a lineman. So I changed his position. He's now my starting lineman here. So loving that acquisition. I adjusted Brandon Graham's position back to where it should be at a defensive end. Clayton. Clayton was a rookie I got in the second round. And I still have a rookie sap. I think I'm starting rookie sap, but Clayton's pretty dope. He's got some good power moves. Let's see. Get to the good stuff. He's got good power moves, decent finesse moves. You know, that's not where you want your starter. That's a good backup though. You need to work on his block shed. I'm gonna get that up to 90 first thing. Play recognition. He's a rookie. 77 speed. That's why I'm not starting him though. Pretty much that, and I think his acceleration is 90, which is really good. 81 agility. That's good. But his speed is why he's not a starter for me. But he's a really good backup. You know, good thing to have. All right. So Linval Joseph. I had a trade in the offseason, and I was able to get Linval Joseph, and he's gonna be my. I think he's my backup defensive tackle, my defensive tackle 2. I had this guy last year in Madden 13. Love him. Show you some stuff. Stuff. You see why I got him. Strength. 95 strength. With my other strength guys, only Terrell Troop is close to him. So I wanted some dude with strength. I wanted a run stopper. So I got this guy. Good power moves at 87. 92 block shed. Loving it. Good pursuit, play recognition, tackle 92, acceleration is 84. You know, he's slow. He's a tackle, 60, 70. So that's basically what happened there. And then let's see. I traded Isapoa to the Patriots for a 7th round pick. Not a bad trade. Let's see. I moved Cedric to a defensive tackle because that's just where he's going to fit in my scheme. All right. So I moved. So linebacker, those guys are familiar faces. Robertson. I believe I got this guy in free agency. Actually, I needed a backup middle linebacker there. And oh wait, let me introduce. How rude of me. Let me introduce you to Mr. Craig Robertson. All right, decent tackling. You always like that at a middle linebacker. His hit power has a lot to be desired, but this is what I like: is his speed. That's why I signed him. His speed, his acceleration, and his agility. I want linebackers that can get to the ball carrier. You can't tackle him if you can't get to him, and that's one of my main frustrations. My second frustration is you get to him and you don't tackle him. So I'm doing the first thing first. Get to the ball carrier. Even if you don't tackle him, usually you slow him down and let your other guys get there. So that's why it has priority here. 83 speed, pretty good for a linebacker. 87 acceleration, which is good, and the 82 agility. I really think agility is clutch. You see Miko up here, he's slow at 77 speed, but he's got really good agility. He's not going to run you down or whatever, but he's going to be able to adjust a little bit and make a tackle for the running backs that try to make a cut. And I really think that's clutch. Block shedding, something I really need to get up on him. Pursuit's good. Most of the other stuff doesn't matter too much. Alright. I think I adjusted Toomer's position for middle linebacker. He's a really good backup, but you know him. And you know Mach. But you don't know Jordan Valentine. The Eagles' #1 draft pick. Loving this guy. Hold on. Don't close your eyes. Don't look. Let me start you off. All right. So 72 overall. Not bad. Tackle. Bad. That's not good. You do not want this out of a linebacker. 71. Bad. But let me show you. 93 speed. 93 speed. Let that soak in. He's faster than most teams' cornerbacks. Faster than the halfbacks. That's why I want him. Faster than the safeties. He's He's the fastest guy in the front 7, and I'm loving it. So let me keep going. 78 strength isn't that bad for a guy with that amount of speed. 95 acceleration. Now because of that, I almost, because of the acceleration, the speed, and the finesse moves, I almost moved this guy to defensive end instead of Aaron Maybin. I was going to play Aaron Maybin at linebacker, but I figure I need more speed in the linebacker position to cover the tight ends and all that. So, man, oh man. So this is what I want. I want this type of linebacker to be able to cover the Vernon Davises of the world in man coverage. That's my goal. That's what I'm going to build this guy to be. His tackling might have to stay at 71 for a little bit because I need to work on his pass coverage skills. But man, loving this guy. 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 91 finesse moves, 84 agility, not bad, not bad. Block shedding 85. This guy is just ready to kick ass. Huh. Jumping's kind of low. Dante, look at that. 93 for Dante, not bad. Alright. Those are the linebackers, folks. That's the front 7, folks. Let's see. I think I made some changes over here, too. Oh, yeah. So, you guys, you know most of these guys already. But this is the newbie. I was able to trade with the Panthers to grab this dude. He's pretty dope. His man cover, his cover skills is what lacks, right? And well, okay, maybe a lot lacks. His press coverage, play recognition. But what I got him for is his athletic ability, and he's young. So 94 jump, 96 speed, 94 acceleration, 93 agility. That's why I got him. He's going to be a scrub. I'm going to develop him. I'm going to pay for the cheap stuff, and I already have the expensive stuff in my pocket. So, loving that I was able to get a trade for him. Alright, Taylor Mays. Taylor Mays, of course, is the main man up there in the safety position in the secondary. I edited him, and I added a big ugly neck brace just to joke around. Duke Williams was, I believe, a free agent acquisition. I think I got him simply because his coverage isn't that bad for safety. But I believe I got him for his hit power, his jump, his speed, his acceleration, and his agility. Yes, that's the formula, folks. I needed a backup. I wanted a faster backup, and I got him. I think I had to trade one of my safeties to get Sherrills from the cornerback from the last screen. Alright, and then you got Patrick Chung and Chris Sentif. I put Sentif at I started him because he had a better he's faster. So I was looking at the the speed, the acceleration, the agility, Sentif won in all of them, and he was able to. His awareness is decent. His jump is a big factor, and his power is still better. And those are all like the things I really want in a safety. And again, his agility wasn't bad, and his play recognition isn't bad either. So that's what happened. He's got a better zone coverage, better man coverage. So Patrick Chung, I got a lot of love for him. The thing with Sentif though is he is older than Chung. He's 28. So having two good safeties though, I'm not complaining about. And that's the new roster, guys. What I'll do for you real quick is I'll go through the depth chart. You can see where I'm starting people. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Another move a point that I think is a good tip is that when you're in franchise mode and we have our injuries off, there's no reason to have a second and third quarterback. Just get one quarterback you're going to stick with and open up roster spots, man. No reason holding those down for extra guys. And I think I regret moving Selleck to be a tight end. Because what I also noticed in the offseason is the progressions points are different per position. So you can move guys around in position to increase your stats faster. And you can still, in the depth chart or at the substitution screen, put them in the same position they were normally going to be at. So, interesting facts. I should have a whole video on that by itself. Yes, you see Ford is the second one there, and Macklin's my third coming in the slot. I'm keeping Thompson in there. He drops some balls, but he's fast and he's tall. I like that, especially out of the slot receivers. Johnson is still in there. He's pretty good, and he's my run blocking wide receiver here. Alright, not a whole lot of changes. Nothing happened on the offensive line. I'll skip that. Cole's my left end. Marquise Clayton backing him up, and you can see here, you know how I told you I almost made this guy a defensive end. Well, he's also my backup just in case, because I do have decent backup of the linebacker. So, and then Maybin at the other end with Sapp as a backup, and Clayton backing him up. Fletcher Cox, kind of a pass rushing defensive tackle with the run blocking defensive tackle right behind him, and Linval Joseph, Thornton, Troop, and Logan. Valentine's my new left outside linebacker, so that he can cover the tight ends out of most formations. Want to get him up there and tested against the Vernon Davises of the world. So I moved Kendricks to the right outside linebacker. Miko stays in the middle with Connor Barwin backing him up, because Connor Barwin is now a backup here. He doesn't have a starting position. Kendricks at the right outside with Barwin right behind him. A little bit of a change here. I put McCann as a starting because he has better athletic abilities, so get him more experience. I can up his play recognition and awareness faster. Moving Sherrills along with the same lines. He's a better athlete, so I'm putting him at number 3. Get him that experience too. Taiwan Jones is good. His jump isn't that good, which is why he's down there. Boykin is at the bottom because he's faster than Fletcher. Fletcher is eating up a roster spot. He's really good. Kind of have him in there. I have him in there as maybe a trade bait, or in case things go wrong with these fast athletic guys that can't cover anybody. I have him in there in my back pocket to make a roster change, to change in tactics and strategy, game planning, etc. So yeah, let me just show you Taiwan. So yeah, his jump was 84, and I really value the ability to jump. There's jump balls that happen all the time when quarterbacks just throw it up there, and that's one thing that Brandon Boykin does really well. He's not the fastest guy. As you can see, he's 90, but his jump, I think, is what separates him and gives him the edge on some guys. So that's what happened. Look at the speed here, guys. Just look at 97, 96, 96, 97. My top 4 cornerbacks. I'm loving that. Loving that. So, and then free safeties, Taylor Mays, of course, and then the new starting safety, Sentif. Nothing else changed. That's the depth chart. That's the roster. Let's see. From around the league here in off-season activity, Ray Lewis returned and became a free agent, and everybody in the league tried to get him, but he went back to Baltimore. Good old Ray. Good old murder juice. Let's see. Tom Brady retired, and that's why the Patriots acquired Cam Newton. And what else happened? Patriots also got Clay Matthews. In this kind of weird trade stuff that we did as a league, we allowed ourselves to poach one player from a computer-controlled roster, and that actually reminds me, I acquired Luke Kuechly that way. I was able to get Luke Kuechly. I should have had him before my game. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know where the trades are. I'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, so some big players got moved around because of that. We're just doing that for fun to have, I don't know. It's a whole debate. Do you want the humans to have super teams and the computer teams to suck? Do you want balance or not? So we've been discussing that. We went with it this year, and we're going to try it out, see how it goes. Let me know what you think about poaching from the computer teams and all that goodness. But other than that, man, I think I'm out. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you later. Peace.